credit and how we use it, and how to break the barrier for our children and the kids that come up behind us. So that's my little spiel. I thank y'all for coming on. This is my first one. So now I'm going to introduce Miss Latoya Lewis, top executive, love helping everyone. She is killing it. She is killing it. She's our regional sales director. She's making over $25,000 a month. Keep killing it. I want to get where she's at. And she's going to break it down.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And welcome to the team. When I tell you this young man joined the team and he came out blazing, y'all, it's an understatement. So congratulations for what you're doing, for sharing with your community. And everyone actually that comes in your path. I already know where you're going. We know that where you're headed. So, and that's greatness. So thank you so much for enrolling with us and starting. But who like Stephon can attest that we weren't taught financial literacy, right? We weren't taught this in our communities. So he, like so many of us, started in the same place, just, I guess, blissful ignorance. We didn't know what we were doing. We're just spending money and not really knowing how to budget, not really knowing how to manage. Well, here tonight, we're going to teach you how to get all of that together, how to learn financial literacy and leverage basically the people that you come encounter with every day. So here at United Credit Educational Services, we are a company that you can rely on, guys. It was founded in 2004, headquartered in Farmington Hills, Michigan. We have a unique collection of services carefully selected to provide financial protection and opportunities. We are a completely debt-free company that has helped thousands of people. So now I just want to focus on that part just for a second. I don't know about you guys, but to actually have a company and listen to and take advice from a company that's also debt-free, that to me, that's important, right? That's important. You want somebody that actually lives by what they say. And here we can attest to that. And on top of that, we have the same key executives since the inception of the company. We weren't taught financial literacy in school, and it does take a lot of time to change your thinking and to become financially literate. We understand that. This is a quote by Robert Kiyosaki, guys. Americans are drowning, guys. Well, I'm about to give you 5 crazy facts. It's just mind-blowing. Americans are drowning in a total of 1.057 trillion in credit card debt. That was as of March of 2019. Pay attention to the date, March of 2019, $1 trillion, over $1 trillion. This was pre-COVID. So we know that now that's actually increased, right? That's increased. 43 million Americans have a credit score, excuse me, of 599 or less. 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved for retirement. I don't know about y'all, but that's kind of sad to me. That allows me to, I'm thinking of my mom and my aunts and my grandparents, my grandmom. These people, they weren't taught financial literacy. So all they had to do was work, work, work. It makes me sad. These are the same people, like if you think about it, we walk into Walmart every day, they're greeting, they're working because they have to work. They're working because they have to. That's our baby boomers. 40% of millennials, and this is on the complete flip side of our baby boomers, right? Now, 40% of millennials have spent money that they don't have to keep up with their friends. And most of them keep it a secret because nobody wants to call home and tell mom, the person that you're living off of, that, wait a minute, you know what? I have a credit card and I'm just living it up and enjoying myself. And who's actually paying for this, right? Nobody. And that's the sad part. So even our millennials are putting themselves in debt. Bad credit, just like anything else, it leaves us with anxiety, embarrassment, frustration, fear, and confusion. We put ourselves in situations that we don't necessarily know how to get out of, but that's okay, because that's what we're here to help you with today. And there's absolutely nothing wrong or to be ashamed of. We know that bad things happen to great people all the time. Good credit, however, makes it easier for you to get those new houses, new cars, low interest rates on credit cards and loans, those higher limits on credit cards, contracts without security deposits. And here, guys, if you take a look at the screen, a lot of you may not have even known this is how your credit score is calculated. You may want to take a screenshot of that. This is how your credit score is calculated. 35% is payment history, 30% capacity and the amount owed. That's the percentage of credit card limits available. So let's take a look at the debt, right? That's your, take a look at the next one is our length of credit. That's 15%. How long have you had your accounts? New account inquiries, 10%. And your types of credit, those installment loans, those revolving loans as well. Even with your payment history, to go back and focus on that, considering it is the largest of it has the largest percentage of our entire credit score. Guys, we're not just showing you, and we're not telling you, we're actually just showing you how to not only take advantage of the items that's currently open and relieving and taking the stress off of and removing the bad debt of the items that's open, but also the items that's closed. Remember, payment history, everything's not going to be open. Meaning you have that old debt, the erroneous debt that's still stuck on your credit score. And you're wondering like, wow, I thought this was supposed to drop off 7 years ago. Or the myth that bankruptcy is supposed to drop off at 10 years. Yeah, it's supposed to, but when it doesn't, what happens? What happens? And here we actually leverage the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, which was passed by Congress to prevent credit bureaus from intruding into people's personal lives. Guys, so based off of what we are seeing, we actually dispute everything negative. When I say everything negative that we see on your credit report, that's bankruptcy, student loans, child support, collections, absolutely everything, medical bills. So many of us, people don't even realize medical bills, that's actually against the law. It's a HIPAA violation. People don't know that. But here, the credit attorneys that we're partnered with, we leverage this and we dispute all of these items and have these removed. Here on the screen, you'll see our Liftoff group, which is an absolutely amazing group. We have any and everyone that was curious about, let's see what it is that they do or what kind of results do they have. This is the group that you want to follow. This is it. Guys, you'll see the testimonies. We have Miss Sharonda Parker. Let's see if we can blow it up for you. We have Miss Sharonda Parker who mentioned that, let's see. She wanted to give a shout out to Darryl, her mentor, for guiding her through her credit journey process. She says, I still have more work to do, but this is just the very first round. Look at her score. It had gone up, guys. She's ready to rebuild and restore her credit so she can purchase her first home. How many people feel that way? How many people feel that way? A lot of 90% of the people that we speak to, they want to become homeowners. They want to become financially free of that debt, that stress, that anxiety that we spoke about. Then we have another client that says, you know, congratulations to Miss Anna. She had all of her medical bills deleted just in one round. That's amazing. Remember, it's a HIPAA violation, guys. These medical bills shouldn't even be on there. Think about how many times we have to sign medical releases to have medical information going from one doctor to another. So now, why will we give permission for it to be on our credit reports? Like, think about it. It's against the law. But the credit attorneys that we're partnered with, we dispute those. We dispute all of the negative items from day one, which actually increases the pace that we have you debt-free and clear. Here you also see another testimonial, our third. A client stated that, you know, they struggled with their credit for so long, but they was very determined, guys. Trust the process. We always tell people, trust the process. Everybody and all of our agents, they've received calls from people all over the world. Yeah, wait, how can you help me? Can you help me? Yes, of course we can help you. Of course we can help you. Wonderful. Now, wait, it's 30 days in. What's going on? Trust the process. Trust the process. You will start seeing results within the first 30 to 45 days. And this is a reflection of that. This is a reflection. Look at, she's at a 761 and a 792. That's absolutely amazing. I don't know if you guys would be satisfied with it. I know I would be happy if after a couple of rounds, that was my end result, right? So not only do we have credit removal and excuse me, guys, not only do we have the process and the ability to remove negative items from your credit report, but we also have the ability to add positive items to your credit report as well. This is called Credit My Rent. With Credit My Rent, what it does, we help build credit the smart way. We make it simple and affordable to build your credit score using payments that you can make anytime. You're already making them. You're making them on a monthly basis. So basically, you're not putting yourself in any more debt, right? You're just getting credit for something that you're already doing. We can have up to 2 years credited, 2 years added to your credit score. That's great. How many times have we gone to a loan and or attempted to get a house loan, and somebody may have told you, well, you know, we need to see the last 2 years of payment history, credit history. Well, here we're actually doing it for you. We're showing you how to do that, and it is reported to Equifax and TransUnion for as low as $9.95 a month. With UCES, we are committed to helping individuals and families build, organize, and protect their financial future. This is our award-winning suites guide. Take a look at it. You'll see we have our budgeting tool, our credit restoration. We have, of course, our credit builder, credit attorneys, credit monitoring, debt payoff, financial lockbox, identity monitoring, net worth. How many of us, we know the net worth of all these superstars, but we don't know our own net worth? Well, here's your chance. You can find that out as well. Our savings tool, our will and trust, and our YFL Family Mint. My personal favorite, outside, of course, the credit restoration, which is obvious, right? Of course, that's what we're here for. We want to get our credit on track. But how many of us actually had to pay an attorney for anything before? We know attorneys are extremely expensive. So for me, the ability to actually have a will and trust available completely free, that's saving you thousands off top. Identity monitoring. Through Allstate, we actually have a $1 million identity theft protection policy off top. This is available to you, $1 million policy, not anything extra. It's all included with your services. A financial lockbox, our budgeting tool. Remember, we weren't taught all of this. So wouldn't that be helpful as well, to actually have the tools to get us on track, to keep us on track? That's why we have that budgeting tool, our savings tool. And I love the YFL Family Mint. YFL Family Mint is our youth financial literacy program, guys. For every payment that's made, $5 of that every single month actually goes towards scholarships of our youth, which is obviously extremely important. We want to get in front of everything, not just process and clean it up once it actually happens. So we are starting with our youth. And of course, if we're helping you save, why not give you discounts, right? So here you see a number of different services. We have our Shop for Less, which gives you discounts with Uber, Whole Foods, Home Depot, especially with the weather that's going on right now, right? Wouldn't that be useful? Home Depot. We have Delta Airlines. We love to travel. Now we're starting to get out and about. Utilize that. All of that's available to you. What it is we have exclusive memberships for our UCES members. That's our members that actually enroll to get their credit repaired, that you can actually save and receive 5.4% cash back on every purchase for over 260 national retail restaurants and travel brands. That's a lot. I don't know about y'all, but I don't go 260 places. You have access to over 260 different places to receive discounts for. That's awesome, as well as travel, right? Because one thing I know that what we love to do is travel. We love to travel. We love to see different things, see different places. And some of us may not have been able to do it because of the debt that we had been in before. So now you can do that at a discounted amount, a discounted rate here as a UCES member. And all of this can be done and tracked either using our dashboard, which is basically on your computer, or by downloading our free UCES PP app. So UCES means United Credit Educational Services Protection Plan, guys. I know it's a mouthful. That's actually why we shortened it, okay? But yes, all of this can be done on your app. Every single thing that we do, we track it on our phones. You'll see right here on the screen, even on the computer, it says our credit restoration, identity monitoring, credit monitoring. We monitor all three credit bureaus. All three credit bureaus, we can tell you, and we actually take it a step further with our credit monitoring. We can tell you with each round of letters, how many negative items were disputed with each round of letters as we're going through the credit restoration process. And our roadmap to kind of keep you on track, just in case you need a little guidance, right? Because remember, we weren't taught financial literacy. So with UCS, this is our protection plan roadmap. You notice on month 1, it states, let's get started and activate our services. Okay, great. Months 2 and 3, build your credit score. Month 4, work on any outstanding debt. Now, just to focus on those 3, would you not agree that if we have plans to do things, wouldn't that be great to start building our credit from the very beginning as well? So I'm saying all of that to say is you don't have to wait months 2 and 3 in order to start building your credit score. Remember, we have Credit My Rent that's available to you immediately. And now we've actually added, over the last month, we have our secured credit card, 100% guaranteed approval. Not like when you go to the banks and you still have to get approved for even secured cards. I didn't even realize that. And I'm in bank management. I was in branch management for over 14 years, guys. This is available to you from the very beginning, So outside of that, now work on any outstanding debt. Again, we're not trying to wait until that 4th and 6th month, right? We're trying to get things on track from the very beginning, but we're giving you the tools. So yes, all of that to say, you can definitely go ahead. Then we're going to work on establishing your family's security. And that's with our will and trust. Again, you do not have to wait. Take advantage of that from the very beginning. Get excited, learn your back office, learn your tools. All of this is going to get you to the financial freedom and the place that you want to be. And of course, we're going to stay on top of our finances. That's where we're going to utilize, and utilize our credit attorneys. If anybody comes to you and say, you receive those letters in the mail, right, from these attorneys, well, I'm trying to collect, don't even deal with it. We have those same credit attorneys that's writing our draft letters. We have them to work for you as well. Remember, they're accessible to you. They're working for us. This is not anything that you're paying extra for. So we get them on the line if we have to. You get them on the line, you reach out to them in your back office, schedule an appointment, and we go for it. But that's how we stay on top of our finances as well, right? So this roadmap obviously is the place where you want to be, and it'll help you every step of the way. Here, our Yfl scholarships. So remember, I just said, we want to get on top of this, right, with our youth. We want to share and teach them from the very beginning. And we know that even now, as important as debt is within our economy, it's still not taught, not to the extent that we need it to be. Budgeting is not taught in schools at all. Here, Yfl, with our youth financial literacy, our Yfl program, we're actually providing the scholarships to our youth in order to leverage that, to take advantage of that. We've donated actually over 1 million so far. Recently updated in 2021, we just found out, guys, well, how much did we give? 600,000. 600,000. And actually, we're on schedule to be able to provide 850,000 for this year. For 22, 850, that's a lot of money towards our youth to be able to take advantage and leverage services that we weren't taught. So to me, that's amazing. That alone is a gift. This is available to absolutely everyone, every college senior, every high school senior and college freshman. That's available to them on an annual basis as well. Now, how much does it all cost? Recently updated. Here it is, guys. Take control of your financial future. I know it seems like all of these services, remember, they're available to you. It's a lot. You're thinking, man, that's a lot of services. You're not paying extra for those services to help remove the negative items from your credit. You're not paying anything extra for that. So all it costs is $188, a one-time fee. That $188 actually includes a $99 one-time enrollment fee and the $89 monthly service fee. The cost is just $89 for the first 3 months, $69 starting on month 4 through 12, and then the price drops again from month 13 on down. Now, yes, we start seeing results within that very first month, because remember, our credit attorneys, we're drafting those dispute letters. We're disputing everything negative on your credit report at one time, unlike our competitors that just may dispute 1 and 2 items at a time to prolong the process. That's not us. That's not us. We're putting our foot where our mouth is. Like, we're telling you, this is what we're going to do. So guess what? We want you to become financially sound. So we're going to do it and provide those services to you as soon as possible. We're disputing everything, absolutely everything at one time. That's why we get those faster results. And here, again, just $188 can get you going. Now, because we want you to save, because our mission is truly to help our community and get its buying power back, here we have our customer referral program. We actually have the ability to give you free services. Free. We all love free, right? We all love free. Now, to be able to get your credit repaired for free, could we not all admit that we know 5 to 10 people that actually needs to have a credit score increase? Bare minimum, 5 to 10 people, guys. 5 to 10. We know these people. We live with these people. We live with these people. Or these people are calling to ask us for money. We know that. We know that. Well, guess what? When you refer 5 of them, you get your services for free. That's it. There's nothing to it. It's no catch. You get your services for free. So recommend 5 customers. And as a new agent, you're actually getting your services for free. If the 5 referrals enroll, you have the ability to get your next month's services for free on out. Just basically, but why not? Why not? Why not refer? Because remember, you are in a situation, they're in a situation that you are, lack of financial literacy. So yes, we care about our sisters, we care about our brothers, our cousins. Share the information, get them in front of us, share the information, utilize the services, and save you that $89 or that $69 or $49 along the way as well. Great. And here you'll actually see some of our team members. We were in Dallas. Celebrating each other. We like to come together and learn. And of course, when we come together to learn, we celebrate with each other as well. This is when I received my promotion as a regional sales director. As Stephon mentioned before, that means my business is carrying a load of between $25,000 and $50,000 a month. That's absolutely awesome. Our goal is to impact our community, to impact absolutely everyone that we touch, that we encounter. We want to share it. We're excited about it. We're excited about the business. And to give their own personal testimonial, I'm going to bring Miss Yvonne Wilkins on. Miss Yvonne Wilkins, she's been in the company. This woman is absolutely amazing. She's up, first of all, she's on the West Coast, and I'm in Louisiana. She's up before me. I don't understand it. She's up greeting people, sharing the information. 5 o'clock in the morning, guys, 5 o'clock in the morning. That's absolutely amazing. She is an asset to the community, to her community, to her family, as well as to the organization. So Miss Yvette, are you available to speak right now?
I am. Thank you so much, Latoya, for that very warm welcome. But I first want to say welcome to you, Stephon, and welcome to the family, and congratulations on all your success. But let me give it back to Latoya. She was killing it so much, I had to take notes. I know I love this business so much. So if I sound like I'm overwhelmed and overjoyed, it's because all of those services she talked about changed my life. I'm not going to be with you long. I'm going to be with you it's going to be a short period of time, but I'm going to just explain what happened to me. After coming from the corporate world, I worked for Lyft and Uber. I love Lyft and Uber. I moved to California on the West Coast, as Latoya told you, and I was able to be able to learn California. What better way than drive Lyft and Uber? I ended up going to school because I wanted to do something different. I always wanted to be my own boss, so that was working, but I wanted to do something more to help people. And so I was going to school, and on my way to school, my entire life changed. And when I say my entire life changed, everything happened. I was on my way to school, and a girl pulled out and hit my car. Totaled out my car. I ended up injured on my back for a whole year. I did not have gap insurance, but I had regular insurance. And if you don't know what gap insurance is, the middle part that you're supposed to pay, and it costs a lot of extra money. Well, I didn't pay for it, and my car was totaled out, and I was on my back, and bills piled up, and I was in a physio. I thought it was the worst time of my life. A couple years went by. I had bad credit now, and I seen something, a post on Facebook, changed my entire life. A friend posted about credit. I called her because now I'm in that situation. Did not know that situation, that car brought me to my future. I have a successful career. I'm happy. I'm able to do all the things that I wanted to do. I'm free. I'm able to help people. I'm also able, my credit was able to be fixed. So I went from a 520 to a 650. And now I have credit power. I'm able to be with my family, and I'm able to be around like people like Latoya. I didn't get to tell you guys about Latoya. She is like one of the sweetest people that you could ever meet. Like, to meet her is to love her. She's very helpful. She makes sure that she takes care of everyone is in her path. If you have a question, she's always there to help and answer. And I love her dearly. And she's just a sweet, sweet spirit. So as all of the people on our team, but I don't want to hold you up because I'm getting ready to tell you, getting ready to introduce you guys to my mentor. I started in the company like probably 4 or 5 months after him. And when I tell you, I watched him blow up, I watched him just do amazing things in a very short period of time, like 10 months. He was already vice president of this company, and he didn't have any experience on it. And the thing about it is, he was so humble when he started. And I was like, oh, I know once he make it up there, he'll be different. I think he's more humble now than he was then. And he still loves to help people. He grabs you by the hand, he holds you, he makes you feel like you're the only person he's working with. He's just an amazing guy. He's an amazing father. He lights up the room. We love him so much dearly. Let me welcome, and his business is doing well over 100,000 every month. So welcome, you guys, my friend, my mentor, Mr. Darryl Callum. Are you on the line?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me get my screen situated. Absolutely, Miss Yfl Wilkins. Guys, give it back to those wealthy women. Type WW in the chat. It's Wealthy Women Wednesday. So definitely want to give it up to Miss Latoya Lewis and Yvette Wilkins. Such an honor to be in such partnership with two phenomenal ladies. Definitely want to give it back over to my guy, Mr. Stephon. Man, he's came in, been a trailblazer, a breath of fresh energy with the team. He's probably going to beat my record. He's on pace to do some crazy stuff. So I'm super excited for him. 2022 is about to be a phenomenal year. Thank everyone for joining. I know you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here for us. You're here for yourself and for your financial future. So definitely want to give it up for you guys. I won't be here too long. They left me the easy part. I get to talk about the money, right? Type a 1 in the chat if you want to make more money this year than you did last year, guys. This is the fastest route to financial freedom I've ever seen in my life. Before I go into how we're going to make this the best financial year of your life, I'm going to just give you a little background upon myself, right? Before joining this platform, guys, I had no experience in credit repair, I was financially illiterate. All right. I call it generational curses that was passed upon. By the time I was 18, I had a bad credit score, right? My mom put bills in my name, unfortunately, but that was all she was taught. Before joining, I was a nightclub promoter, right? I worked on the strip for 5 years. All of that came to a halt in 2020. Once COVID hit, it shut the strip down, shut my money down. Shut everything down, guys. I had to downsize, move back home to Arkansas, had no money coming in. It was rough, right? 30 years old, 2 kids. I didn't really know what I was going to do. No college degrees. And luckily enough, I came across this platform from a post on Facebook, right? I got lucky. Seeing that post on how I could potentially get my credit increase for free. and make an additional income. That was pretty much a no-brainer for me. To be honest, I couldn't be picky at that point. Wasn't no one hiring, you know what I mean? I was desperate, right? Within 4 months, my credit went from 505 to 742. Guys, within 10 months, I became what you call a vice president of this platform, making over 6 figures a year. So I'm truly thankful and appreciative every single day, you know, for even discovering this platform, and not only for the life of what it's done for myself, but what it's done for my family and my children. You know, I always like to say, I like to do it. I'll do it for my last name, not for my first name. I'm dedicated and committed to building generational wealth long after me, right? And, you know, another reason I'm so thankful is just having my time freedom back. You know, I'm pretty sure we've all worked many jobs and put in long hours so we can take care of ourselves and our families. But we know how kids spell love is Time, right? So just being able to have my time freedom back, I'm able to spend more time with my children. I would have took a pay cut to be able to do that, to be honest with you. So that's priceless in a sense. And, you know, this is our phenomenal team that we have. We have such positive, like-minded, powerful people from across the country. You guys see Miss Latoya Lewis here, and, you know, so many phenomenal, like-minded people that's committed to, you know, building generational wealth for themselves and their families. You know, the Infinite Freedom Movement, that's what it's all about. You know, I've never been around such a positive, like-minded group. Type a 1 in the chat. You ever been not so fond of your boss or a coworker, right? You ever had gossip and messiness going on in the workplace? I'm pretty sure we can all be familiar with that. Guys, this team here is going to pour into you when it doesn't even benefit them. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. And with this platform, you get to be your own boss. You don't have a boss. I don't have a boss looking over my shoulder. I get to wake up when I want to, go to sleep when I want to. You can work sometime, part-time, full-time. You got all the tools you need to be successful. You can work from absolutely anywhere in the world, build your own team, right? And basically, you got all the support you need to be successful. We get paid to help people, guys, right? Type a 1 in the chat if you like to help people. You got all the tools you need to be successful. You're not repairing anyone's credit. The company outsources all the work for you. You basically just have your own credit restoration franchise business in a box. And the reason this is so powerful is because, you know, I don't know everyone individually on this call. I'm pretty sure everyone comes from, it looks like people came from all over the country. You got people in Michigan and California, Georgia. I'm in Arkansas, Louisiana, all over the country. I'm pretty sure we got different personalities. We got different professions. We got different backgrounds. I think it's one thing that connects everyone on this call, though. And that's that everybody just want to be free, right? Type freedom in the chat if you want to be free, guys. What does freedom look like in America? Like, let's be real here. We live in a capitalistic society. You got to be financially free, right? Well, guys, how do you generate revenue in the world? There's only 2 ways. A business is the only way to generate revenue. So you're either going to work for a business or you're going to have a means of your own business and have access to residual income. See, I've never seen anyone become financially free from working for someone else's business. Think about it. All the people I know, they got the financial freedom that I'm searching for myself and my daughters. They do it through a means of residual income. One of my mentors always used to tell me, Darryl, if you don't find a way to make money while you're sleeping, you don't work until you die. And I literally feel like this platform is the fastest vehicle to financial freedom on this planet. So right now, get your notes and paper ready, guys, because what I'm about to share with you literally changed my life and so many other people across this country, right? So it's 112 million people just need the services that we have in regards to credit restoration, right? 112 million people, not even to mention all other services that we have, not even to mention that we're more efficient than every other company in our industry. And we also offer so much more value. Guys, when you partner up with our platform, you get paid simply for referring over those 112 million people that need their credit fixed. And the company is going to do all the work. Every person you refer, you're going to make $100 up front. We get paid every Thursday. Plus, you make $12 residually every time each customer makes a monthly payment. Guys, right now, you're lucky. Thank the person who invited you on this call because we're in prime time season. Guys, it's income tax season. Let's be real. It's the start of a new year, new me. People want to do 2 things: fix their credit and lose weight. All right. So every person that you go out there and help is looking to get their credit increased, unlimited amount of people, Let's say you go out there and get 100 people, right? That's $10,000 up front. Not even to mention the $1,200 residual that you're going to get paid. Guys, we're going to help you make more money this year than you did last year. It gets better than that because a lot of people need help. A lot of people, you know, we're going through a great resignation right now. A lot of people, you know, quitting their jobs. A lot of people lost their jobs due to COVID. A lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. Empower your community. You can empower people, you know. A lot of people in the same position I was in prior before joining this platform, and they looking for something like this. You know, this platform saved my life. You have something on your hands where you can literally change the trajectory of someone's whole legacy, right? Every time we refer over a new business partner that wants to earn additional income for themselves and their families, you can earn anywhere between $100 and $560. You can also earn upwards of $460 if one of your business partners sign up a business partner that you never even met before. You get override residuals. You basically have like your own brokerage company, just like a real estate broker have, you know, their own company. This is your own brokerage company. You have all the tools you need to be successful. It gets even better than that. Let's talk about more residual income, because that's how you become financially free in this world, guys. The company pays you bonus checks simply for sustaining a title. All right. This is what we call the monthly infinity bonus. Starting off as sales director, seeing people go sales director their first month in business, seeing people go sales director their first week in business. I helped one gentleman. He worked very, very hard. He had some connections. He went sales director his first 3 days. Once you hit that title, guys, the company's going to pay you $50 a month simply for sustaining that title. Guys, I was blessed enough to go put my head down and go to work. I really had a passion to serve my community, and I seen that the services work. I started seeing how it was changing lives. I seen people getting items removed. They started getting approved for cars, homes, so the services work. I seen that the comp plan worked. Obviously, the money was going into my banking account. I seen the money that was going into my team's banking account. They're making money as well. So the services work, the comp plan worked. At this point, it was just time for me to really, really go to work. So I put my head down, went to work for 10 months, guys. I hit vice president. The company now pays me a $1,500 monthly residual check simply for sustaining this title if I don't do anything else, guys. This isn't including the customers I'm bringing in, the customers that's paying, the new business partners, the override residuals off your whole organization. This is just $1,500. It goes all the way down to the pinnacle senior vice president level. That's over $300,000 a month for sustaining that title. And you really have to put some work in to actually obtain that type of goal, but it's possible. Like we say, it's 112 million people that need the services that we have. You get paid more residual bonuses as well. We have what you call the R&R Club, Rest and Relaxation Retirement Plan. See, this is a 2 to 5 year game plan for retirement. Type of 1 in the chat if you don't want to wait 60 till you 60 or 70 years old to retire, right? Close to 46% of baby boomers have less than $10,000 saved up for retirement. They work 30, 40 years their whole lives, and they still can't retire comfortably. Type of 1 in the chat, you don't want to wait that long when there's no guarantee you can still retire then. We got a 2 to 5 year game plan for retirement. Level 1 of our retirement club, you get a $600 monthly car allowance. Level 2, you get a $10,000 cash bonus. Level 3, guys, you get a $1,500 car allowance upgrade. Level 4, that's a $25,000 cash bonus in your banking account simply for helping people that desperately need the help that we have. This is the fastest route to financial freedom on the planet. And when I first seen these luxuries, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that, hey, it sounds good, but I've never heard a job paying anything like this before. I figured probably you got to sign up 1 million people. You got to be working a business 30, 40 years to attain something like this. But I was mistaken, because my first 10 months in business, guys, not only did I go vice president, I also hit level 1 of the R&R Club. The company literally pays me $600 a month on a new Mercedes. Mind you, I have excellent credit, so the car note on that Mercedes is less than $300 a month. Insurance, a lot of people don't know the car insurance that you have is based upon your credit as well. My insurance is less than $150. Guys, take a wild guess what additional money goes after that. That's cash in my banking account. This is how you become financially free. Guys, level 5, you get a $50,000 cash bonus with an automobile upgrade. This is basically your dream car, whether it's a Bentley, a Rolls Royce, G-Wagon, type your dream car in the chat, all right? You can literally obtain that paid for by the company for helping people, the unlimited amounts of people that need the help that we have. Level 6, that's a $5,000 monthly house payment allowance. And let's just stop there for a quick moment, because we're all in agreement that we're in search of financial freedom, right? Of course. I mean, we got one life to live. Why not live the best life you can possibly live? You got to live the best life by being financially free. Well, what's stopping people from becoming financially free? Most people, I mean, it is debt. Americans are drowning in debt right now. Well, when you look at debt, what exactly is debt? Debt comes in the form of bills. And most people that I ask, what's the 2 biggest bills that you have? They tell me it's their car note and their house note. Guys, if the company is paying for your dream car, they're paying for your dream house. I don't know about you guys here in Arkansas, with $5,000 a month, I can go build a castle from the ground up. I would say you're a step closer to financial freedom, right? And what really sold me out on this business, knowing that I was 30 with no college degrees and just understanding that you got to have business, obviously, if you want to become financially free. And I broke down what business meant. A business is basically a company that offers a product or a service. And the more I thought about it, I couldn't think of any product or service that was better to offer than credit. Credit is more important than money. And I found out that this whole business of residual income that you can build up, you can will it to your children. Guys, something happened to you on your job, they're going to replace you. You can't pass that job down to your children. You can pass this whole business of the residuals that you built up to your children. Level 7 through 10, you get a $25,000 to $250,000 monthly retirement bonus. Guys, you want to thank the person who invited you on this call. They really put you in position to change your life forever. You know, when I seen this and I realized, I just had to ask the gentleman, like, hey, will it really be worth it? If I put my all into this, you know, will it be worth it? Because if everything was real, it's like, I could see myself doing this for 20, 30 years. If it took me 20, 30 years to get all of this, that would be worth it. Because I know people work 20, 30 years their whole life, and they never became financially free. They actually still struggling, right? I still loan some of those people money to this day. After joining the platform, my mind was blown. You guys can look this gentleman up, Alfred Nixon, look him up. He's already completed level 7, but it didn't take him 30 years to do it. It actually only took him 5. He's 29 years old, $0 in debt, making over $300,000 a month, simply because this platform offers a service that an unlimited amount of people need. Guys, I would say he's financially free. You know, when I first heard Alfred Nixon's story, I was so mind blown. I've never seen anything like this before. I thought it was a catch. I was like, man, come on now. He probably had to come from money. He probably bought his way with celebrity parents, something of that nature. I started researching them. You know, I looked them up online. You know, these days we go to people's social media pages, start scrolling down. I'm thinking I was going to get a feel for who he was prior before joining, right? As I start scrolling it, you guys can scroll right now as well. You're going to find this picture here. Come to find out, Mr. Alfred Nixon, he didn't come from a rich family or celebrities. I found this picture here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with government housing. Where I come from, we call that the projects. He was literally living in a 2-bedroom with 8 people in it, picking up trash offside the road. Guys, last year he retired his parent. He's a multi-millionaire, simply because there's so many people that need the help that we have in this platform. You got all the tools you need to be successful. This is a turnkey business. You get your own business back office website, same one Alfred has. You got all the marketing materials that you need to be successful. You got all the trainings, mentorship. You're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You got a positive community of people. And atmosphere is everything in this world. You get paid every single week on a weekly basis, right? Not only do you get all those phenomenal services, Miss Latoya did such a phenomenal job. You're going to get your credit cleaned up, get the negative items wiped off. We're going to help you build with positive trade lines. We're going to give you identity monitoring through Allstate Insurance. You even get a will and trust by being an agent with our platform. Guys, you get upwards of $100,000 in life insurance once you qualify. And that meant a lot to me. You know, having 2 daughters simply for helping my community. that need this help. You know, these are some of our top leaders. Miss Nicola Smith Jackson, you know, she's a phenomenal servant lady. She does a morning podcast, is pouring motivation and inspiration into young women. A lot of young women don't know that, hey, 82% of the women in America that make over $100,000 a year, they do it from an at-home business. So I always like to tell sisters, like, hey, even if you don't partner up with our particular platform, you may want to take a look at something similar to this, right? Just so to have the odds in your favor to get the financial freedom that you say you're searching for. But I also like to tell them, you know, those other companies, they offer lotions and potions and diet supplements, good products that a person may want. I'm pretty sure we can all agree credit is something that you need, especially if you're trying to build generational wealth, right? These are some of the phenomenal ladies, once again, part of our platform. You know, you want to really be mindful of who you're surrounded by. And that's what this platform has. It has you where you can connect with the right people to really help you grow and prosper in life. Ashton Henry, he's on the Steve Harvey show all the time. He's one of our top leaders. You guys probably seen him on there talking about credit, helping out the audience, he's not fixing credit though, guys. He's referring people over to the services Miss Latoya Lewis went over. He has the same website me and Stephon has. Guys, you have your own business with unlimited income potential. You guys may have heard of Mr. Teddy Riley, Grammy Award winning producer. He partnered up with us. He wanted an additional stream of income. You guys probably heard of Miss Yandy Smith, right? From Love and Hip Hop. She got a big following of young ladies. She wanted a way to empower them. What better way to empower them than the best vehicle en route to financial freedom on the planet than our platform? All right, this is me hanging out with Mr. Alfred Nixon and Ashton Henry, just hanging out with these guys in Vegas. A lot of people think, oh man, they're multi-millionaires. You can't talk to them, touch them. They probably stuck up. Couldn't be farther from the truth. These guys are way more nicer and humble than my broke friends. They'll literally give you the shirt off of their back, loving, humble. Man, these are phenomenal gentlemen, right? And you see, it's one thing to be in pursuit of financial freedom. It's another thing to actually obtain it, right? So as I come to a close, it blew my mind speaking to these guys just upon their vision and their outlook, because imagine if you actually had millions of dollars come, 3 to 5 million coming in every single month, and you didn't have to work for it. It was just coming in passively. What would your life look like? Most of us would probably just be traveling the world. We wouldn't even work. These guys still work every day. That blew my mind. I'm like, well, you guys can retire. You done, you won, right? They both pretty much gave me the same answer verbatim, you know, separately. And it mainly is that it's not even about money with them no more. That's not even how their brain thinks. It's more so about impact over income. They literally feel like they was put on this planet by God to help as many people as possible in our community become debt-free and financially free. So I say all that to say, you know, the reason I was able to come in and be so successful, the reason Stephon is about to kill the game this year, Latoya doing such phenomenal things, guys, we literally get trained by multi-millionaires on a consistent basis for free, simply for partnering up with this platform. So you really want to thank the person who put you in this position. You know, when you come on board, not only do you get all those phenomenal services, plus you get a business back office, a whole business in a box with unlimited income potential for a $299 investment. One time, you got a whole business in a box. It's normally $89 a month moving forward. I mean, the company wants you to be a product of a product, right? But remember those 112 million people we discussed that desperately need our services? The 100% of people that want to make additional income, we're going to help you go out and get 5 people. Not only will you make $500, you're going to make your money back plus profit. Now you have a debt-free business with no overhead. Everything's profit after that, guys. Started many businesses before that failed, and I spent thousands of dollars to start it. Not even to mention to keep it afloat. That was hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, right? Guys, Ashton Henry took this $299 to the Steve Harvey show. Alfred took $299 from the projects to a mansion in Beverly Hills. I took $299 from zero to over 100,000 my first year in business. So you're gonna have to ask yourself, are you ready to go? We're definitely gonna shoot you over the link, get your website activated, pour into you, put you on a fast track program of success. You're serious about financial freedom, or you B, you know, you're ready to go. You just have a few questions, and we're definitely going to get all your questions answered. Or you see, just like to enjoy the services at this time. But I always like to close out with, you know, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Who really remembers 2021? It went by like that, right? What the next 2 to 5 years gonna do? What the next 20, 30 years? Our kids are gonna get older. If we do what we always done, we'll get what we always got. So that's my time. Thank you guys for joining. Definitely get back with the person who invited you on this call. I'm gonna see every single last one of you guys at the top.